That's how you half-ass lukewarm Israelites are gonna be. Walking around with your shirts on with your camp names on there. Y'all gonna, oh man, it's all over. Should've just, man, I should've did what I was supposed to be doing. Left all this other stuff alone. Now I'm caught up in a web of deception. Don't know what way to turn. Don't know what way to go. Yeah, 2, 3, 4 chips in your life. All kinds of shit going on in your life. That was a great point, because you know a nigga worried about his car is gonna take the chip.
Keep that car.
Yeah, because that just shows an example. You're not fully rooted in this thing, man. When that famine strikes, and it's gonna strike, man. It's gonna be nothing you can do about it, man.
There's no faith, man. You just have no faith, man, in the higher power. You know, these niggas are carnal, man. That's why you niggas are, I gotta get it how to live. You niggas have no faith in this earth, man. All that life is gonna receive, that's why it's a gift. It's not a gift to everybody. So you don't get the blood off our hands and curse you niggas down the process, and Lord willing, we continue to stay, and as Joshua said, choose you this day whom you gonna serve. That's me and my household, we gonna serve the Lord.
That's right. Yep.
That was it on that precept. Did you have one? Second Ezra 15. Oh no, you have precept. Go ahead with your precept. We're gonna read a little bit of that, and then we can wrap it up unless brothers got more.
This is Second Ezra 15 and 24. It says, "Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments," says the Lord.
So woe to them that ain't doing it the right way. And as far as the commandments, believing on Yahweh Shah as your Savior is a commandment. So woe to them who ain't doing it the right way. You're done, you're gone. Like I said yesterday, what you gonna be sitting in your car trying to get, Lord, can you beam me in and my car up? You in your house, if my house can't come on mine, I ain't coming up there. These niggas gonna try to take my, that's how a nigga like that is gonna be. Go ahead.
It says, "I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary."
That's what you niggas out there doing, putting this bullshit up online. You're defiling the sanctuary, and the Lord has separated you out. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the truth. You could have been in the truth 20, 30, 40 years. If that's how you are, the Lord is going to put you out, put you away from the truth. You may not be dead, but you living a life of death, destitute, because you ain't got the living word with you. You ain't got Yahweh Shai with you. You got your car with you. You got your gold chain. You got all your t-shirts with your Hebrew name on with you. That's what you got. The Lord don't need you walking around with a shirt that says Yahweh Shai. Or Kadar, Bun Yummy, Ban Yasher Allah, in pretty letters. Lord don't need that.
You don't need to walk around with a bee tree, man. You're doing too much. Like, it's nothing wrong with it, but it's not the time, man. It's not expedient, man. It's not expedient. That's like, it's like a gimmick. It's like, well, I'm a son, kind of like putting on a facade. Man, we hit the highways, byways, do our lessons, our sit downs, and that's it, man.
Right, so that's why the Lord said in Matthew chapter 6, be not as a hypocrite too. It's doing the same thing. You out there, it's like you praying out in the open. Everybody in the whole circle being seen of men, getting glory of men. So you gonna get your glory. He's gonna stand dude. So you gonna get those kudos from the men, but you don't get the real kudos from who it really matters from.
Exactly.
You know?
We'll go to verse 26.
Oh yeah.
It says, 2nd Ezra 15 and 26, "For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction."
And that's what's gonna happen. If you don't change your ways, if you don't get your shit together, get your life right, follow Yahweh Shem Yahushua in truth, and follow his law, then you're gonna be dead. You're gonna be dead spiritually, and then you're gonna be dead in total. You're gonna have to come back through a man that was actually doing it right.
That's right. Because if I could say this too, because the scriptures talk about the simplicity that's in Yahweh Shah. So, like we was going into, it ain't about no grandiose fucking horse and carriage show, man. Just to try to be impressive among men.
That's right, brother.
We trying to store treasures in heaven, man. We want to be looked at in high regard by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's all who it matters of pleasing right now, man. because we're trying to ultimately receive salvation and mercy.
Right.
So we don't give a fuck what people think, man. We supposed to be hated. If all these people coming up against us and hating us and looking at us some type of way, then we might got a shot. Cause that means we might be doing something right.
Because that's the same way they treated Yahweh. So I can't.
Nah, that's you backing it up, brother. That's all I had to say.
That's a beautiful point. It was a prime example was yesterday. Of course we're in a different spot. We pretty much dusted our feet off at the other spot we speaking at. Well, I didn't even know who the guy was. He comes up on the camp. The father of, it said the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He didn't preach hate. He didn't preach hate. Then the guy goes back into the garage and throws out, hunks the horn, rolls the window down. That we doing something right. Ain't nobody talking to you, man.
The Most High hated Sodom and Gomorrah. Burnt that shit all up.
That ain't hate, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but hey, that's
Kids, babies, pregnant women, all that was killed.
they coming in the right lot, man. The prophets and the apostles, man.
Yep, tell your pastors and your bringing in the church to expound on John 3:16, since that's what's been heavily pushed. Want those people to expound on through the spirit of Hashem Shah, and under the apostles and elders on down, the Lord gave us the spirit to expound on John 3:16. So it's been expounded on. We're not sitting there. God loves everybody. Okay, we expound on it through the spirit.
Anybody got anything? Hey, with that, as always, all praise to Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahweh Shah.
double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone or GMS. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.